Something a little different this week. I've got a cable which is a microphone cable here. As you can see, it says drum on it, so we use it for drum mics, and it's faulty. So I brought it home to repair it. So I'm going to plug it into the cable tester, like that, turn it on, and as you can see, I've only got two lights on here and two lights on there. So let me just explain what these are. Okay, so I'll just press reset. If I've got lights across here all the way, it means that they are wired correctly. If I've got anything on here, it means there's a fault. So if I wiggle the cable and one of these would flash on, it would mean that there's a fault on it. But because there's no light either here or here, it means that one of the cables is actually disconnected. Now, I can show you that. So I have another cable here, which is working. So we'll plug this one in. Okay, so as you can see, all three fault lines come up, but that's just because I've plugged it in. So we press the reset, they go out. All three lights are on, and if I move the cable around, nothing happens. So there's no loose cables in there or anything. That one's absolutely fine because we've got three cables. So that's good. Three cables, three lights is what I meant to say. So this one is faulty, so we need to have a look inside this one and find out what the problem is. So to do that, we're going to just cut off all this tape that I have to admit I put on, so I can't blame anybody but myself. There we go. So let's have a look at the end of this one, see what this is like. Okay, so we've got the red cable there, the white cable, which looks is attached, but it's not very good, and the ground, which is there. So that actually looks okay. So let's just leave that on. So a quick look at the other end. Okay, so they all look on as well. So is the problem with this white cable? It looks like it's a bit damaged here, although it does look as if it's soldered on. Right, let's do a quick continuity test. That looks okay. Let's check the red cable. And that looks okay. So this could mean that the break is somewhere within the wire itself. Although the continuity test actually worked all right, so why is it showing me a fault? Well, after investigating, I think I found where the problem is. So if you look here, there's actually a crack just there. It's quite difficult to see really. Let's see if I can zoom that in. Okay, so the crack is actually there, and I think that is causing the problem between there and there. So that should be a fairly easy fix. All we need to do is put a bit of solder on it. So switch the soldering iron on. I'll leave it in there so it will hold it in place as I solder it. He says if it'll stay still. Yeah, actually you can see it. You can see it better now. Look, it's just completely come off. So I need to solder that back on again. Right, so I'm going to use my thick solder for this because we're going to need quite a bit of it, I think. Let's get the soldering iron. There. Right, let's just give it a quick test now. There we go, all 3 pins now. That's better. So we can say that's now working. And all we need to do is put it back together again. So what this does, this goes around the cable. And so what we do is we line up the silver bit there to the hole there. So we're going to slide that in. There we go. Just see if we can get that. No, I'm just going to cut myself doing that, aren't I? So let's ignore that. Okay, that's that one done. And the other end, the same. We just put the top over it like that, and then this springy part here lines up with the button underneath. It's sometimes easier. I find it easier if you have the button at the bottom, so gravity holds the button out of the way. And we can slide that in like that, of course, and slide that up there, and there we are, that's done. One last test, make sure it's okay. There we go, one fixed cable.